Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, and today we are redoing our TBR jar. So previously I had written down all of the names of the books I have, and I decided that wasn't the best way to go about it. That way I can still sort of mood read with prompts instead of having to like read a specific book, because what if I'm not in the mood to read that book, right? So I've written down some prompts, and I'm hoping that, I'm sorry if you could hear squeaking. I'm using like a little desk and it's moving around every time I put my weight on it. So I actually have every single one of my books written down on here, like front and back, because I had to make sure that I had every single book in my possession listed on a spreadsheet that I was using. So I'm going to toss all these away, unfortunately. And I think it'd be best if I just do a whole new reading prompt. That way I can add little ones in there, like maybe during Christmas, I can put like a Christmas prompt, or, you know, springtime, summertime, those types of things, in like a different color paper, or just things like that, just so I can still have the flexibility of being a mood reader. So I feel like that's going to be important to get me to read all these effing books, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to write down a list, and then we'll go through these and cut them all up together, and maybe it'll inspire you. Let's come up with some ideas. So I'm just kind of looking on Pinterest because I can't remember all of the ones I had written down before, which kind of sucks because I did take a bit to write them all down. Just my dumbass didn't hold on to them. Okay, so I want to try to get rid of like books that have been on my TBR for a long time. So I definitely want to do like a book that I've owned for a while. I'm going to tear a few pages out of here, and I'm going to chop these up so I only have to write them down once, and not like before I had a list. So I'll do this little thingy. Let's see if I can show you. Also, I'm sorry if I sound super sick. It's because I am pretty sick. I came down with a sinus infection or something, and have not been feeling great. So yeah. Alrighty. Hi again. Okay, so now I have all my cards. Let me pick a color. I'm gonna do, my instinct tells me to do green because I do green with everything. And so let's just do green. Let me put this back. Let's do green, purple, and blue. We'll do these three colors. And I'll just like rotate through them. So I was looking on Pinterest and I found a few that are on here. And there's a couple of them that I want to do, and then there's some that I just know off the top of my head that I want to include. Don't judge my writing. I don't have the best writing in the whole world, but we're going to try this. Okay, now to fold every single one of these pieces of paper and then throw them back in that little thing. So let's fold all these together. Okay, all folded. My freaking hands are gonna cramp. All right, so let me pour out all these old ones. I think I'm gonna need a bigger little jar, but I want to use this one so bad. I wanna use Celeste. Okay, let me see. So I think what I can do is I could just like have these all in here and just, yeah, that's not really gonna work. I can just like pour them all out, pour some in here, and then take a few out, maybe? I really didn't think this through. Unless I make these all super small again. Maybe that will work. Let me try that again. Okay, way better. Now I actually have space. So I can actually like move them around a little bit. So, whoop. I kind of want to choose some books. So I have been very slow reading. I'm still currently reading Taurus Season. So I'm still reading Taurus Season with my eyes. And then I'm unfortunately still listening to Feather So Vicious. Not loving Feather So Vicious at all. You'll probably hear about that in my last vlog. Not enjoying it, but I do want to pick out some new books. I think I'm not going to really do like a TBR to get through like a month. I'm just going to pick my next 3 reads and see how that goes. And then hopefully that'll kind of get me going through things again. And hopefully I'll get back out of this freaking reading slump that I'm in, because I desperately want to get out. I have time on my hands now, so I might as well read and share those with you guys. So let's go through this together and let's see what I find. I'm gonna pull 3 out and I'm so freaking nervous. All right, so here we go. I'm so scared. I don't want to get something crazy. I'm really trying to get out of this reading slump. So please, please, good juju, good juju. All right, I'm gonna pull, cool, I got 3. So first one is, oh, I'm scared. A book over 500 pages. Okay. I have one in mind. And then, let's see. A new to you author. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And then, okay, featuring LGBTQ plus community. I have 3 books in mind. Let me pull those books. I have a few. So one that I have that's over 500 pages, that for sure is over 500 pages, is Alchemized. I've been wanting to read this. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it, because I don't know. People are saying it's like darker romance, and I don't know if that's my jam, because I'm listening to dark romance right now and I don't necessarily like it. And I also read Rose in Chains and I didn't care for that either. but I'm hearing so many things about it. This is over 1,000 pages. So I might do this one. But this is one of the ones for over 500 pages. That's a big boy. That's a big book. Okay, so that's one option. And then featuring the LGBTQ plus community, I wanted to read Red, White, and Royal Blue. I've been wanting to read this one for a while. And I think I like this author. I read, I can't remember the name of it. Something Stop. I don't know. There's like a train on there. It's pink. Anyways, I loved it. So I think I might like this one. And that's the only one that, that's the first one that came to my head right away. So either that one or Carmilla, because this is a sapphic vampire romance. This is the one that actually inspired Dracula. So those two are for the LGBTQ plus community. Then an author that is new to me. So I kind of pulled a few, but let me see if any of these are actually over 500 pages. Yes. Okay. So this is over 500. So let's put this in this category. And then this one, I do not believe it is over 500. This is, there's no page numbers on this? Oh, I was like, what the hell? Okay, no, this is not over 500. Okay, so new to me authors. I've never read anything by Lynn Painter. I've not read anything by Scarlett St. Clair, and I've not read anything by V.L. Bovalino. So let me think. If I end up choosing Alchemized, this is a big one. I think I will. I just dropped a book. If I end up choosing this, then I'm going to choose a little easier reads after this. So, and I know that this one is like, I think since this is inspired Dracula, it's only 100 and some pages long. But when was it originally written? This was originally written in 1871. So I know this language is going to be a little bleh, but it's only 100 and some pages long. So I might just read this one first. But I really want to read this one. Damn, I don't like doing decisions. Let me just go with the first ones that I grabbed. So I'm going to do Alchemized and this one. Alchemized and Red, White, and Royal Blue. And then for the new to me authors, I think I'm going to go with, I think I'm going to do Terror at the Gates. Yeah, I think that's it. I made a choice. Yay. Oh, wait, I had another one. Rhapsodic was the other one as well. No, let's stick with Terror at the Gates. Because I think that's going to be a fun read. And I want to say that's a book club read for I believe for November at the Ripped Bodice. Let's see how big this book is. It's 400 and some pages. Not too crazy. I like the size of it. It's like a paperback. It's like not very much bigger than a paperback. And look how pretty this signature page is. So nice. All right, so I'm gonna do this one. So these are my three. I got this one from Whatnot, and Emily included this cute little book review. So I think that's so cute. I'll keep that in there. So these are my three books that I chose. Again, this is not going to be me reading I'm not going to be able to read these by the end of this month because this month literally ends next week. So maybe I can do this in November, but again, I'm not giving myself that tight of a deadline. I'm going to read these as I go. I'm going to have these on hand, like on my little table or just like somewhere where I can always look at them and know these are the big boys I got to read next. So I'm nervous and excited. So yeah, anyways, that's it. Thank you for hanging out with me and for doing this TBR jar redo with me again. I don't know if I want to just hold on to these and throw them back in there and then just keep recycling them, or just like take them out and make new ones. So I don't know, TBD on that one. But for right now, I am going to leave them out and put them away. I need to throw away all of these book ones. I gotta throw all those ones away. So yeah, thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great time. I hope this inspires you to read your physical TBR. And I hope that your physical TBR is not as big as mine. And if it is as big as mine or bigger than mine, God be with us both, because we need help. And let me know what you're currently reading. If you made it all the way through this video, leave me a comment with the book that you're currently reading and what your rating is so far. And if I picked any books that you are also currently reading, let me know. I'm excited. We can maybe chat about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.